Hello, my name is Vince, and I'm here to do a video review for this Panasonic lumix digital camera, and this is the version for the DMC ZS5. You can see that model number right on there. Of course, I have the black colored Panasonic digital camera. It's a newer model. I had purchased the older model first a few years ago, and then it broke recently, and Panasonic sent me the newest version in that series, and it is indeed modified and upgraded, and I'm going to show you some things that this camera can do. First thing I'm going to talk about is the memory. That's very important, because when you go out and you're taking pictures and you're making videos, you need to have a lot of memory. So one of the memory cards that this camera will hold is an ultra sandisk, 32 megabytes. I believe that's the most that you can buy now. There may have been more memory that you could have purchased, but it's hard to find those in stores. I'm not sure. I want to say it's 72 megabytes that you can get maximum for this camera, but 32 was all that I could find, and I think that would suit anybody well. So I'm just going to pop it in, of course, at the bottom here where the battery is, and the battery life is pretty good. So that's all I can say about that. Keep it charged as often as possible, so before you go out and start taking pictures. And of course, here's the on-off button right on the side there. This camera has a lot of selections for how you want to take your pictures. Of course, the zoom. One of the reasons why I bought the original model is because it had a 40 times zoom. Of course, when you are sitting like way in the balcony and you're trying to take a picture that is about, I don't know, 30 yards away, the picture is not going to be very clear. So this newer model is a 12 optical zoom. Where does it say that at on here? Oh, it says it right here on the bottom. 12 times optical zoom, and I believe that's good enough. So I do like that. I'm looking at the camera through this camera. The memory card, it's a total upgrade from my previous Panasonic camera, and this can hold a lot of pictures, and it can record a lot of minutes. I'm not exactly sure what the maximum for 32 megabyte memory card. I don't know what the maximum is. I'm going to try and find out right now. Let me see. Right, oh, here it is. Now I remember. It is just a little over 8 minutes that you can record for 32. So that's good. And of course, I see a HD. You can record in HD. That's good. High definition. And as you can see on the back here, if you've had a Panasonic camera, these buttons and where they're located, they all look familiar. I just got through deleting some pictures, and just to make sure that I'm set for the next time that I am to go to an event and take pictures. I love taking videos. It's really good, and I post them to wherever I need to. Let me see, what can I do? You just have to, when you try to take a picture, you have lots of options, like, scene, SCN, it stands for scene, for the scene mode, and of course you have all of these to choose from, self-portrait, transform, I guess if something is moving. I'm not sure what soft skin really means, but if someone has soft skin, who doesn't really? Portrait, of course, something that is still. Panorama, assist, sports. I don't like the way pictures look when I select sports. It's very old. It's like very dark. It's like I'm taking pictures of a basketball game in black and white, but it's not black and white. It's just very dark. It's like the arena is darker. And of course, there's a night portrait scene, selection, and of course it just has a lot of scene modes for babies. It says baby 1, baby 2, one for the pets, one for food, night scenery, of course, and scenery. And one of my favorites, fireworks, and I did take pictures of fireworks. I have no idea what the difference was from any other scene mode, but let me see. Then of course you have a custom mode where you can just set. It has 3 custom modes where you can just set your camera the way that you want. Manual exposure. That's what the M stands for. S. Not sure exactly what that means. For shutter priority. So if you want to set your shutter. And of course, it has a built-in memory, and the built-in memory, I believe, adds around like 81 additional photos that you can take, and about 4 minutes of video taping, of video recording for the built-in mode. So what your 32 memory card brings you is like about 8 minutes and about 8,000 pictures, and then the built-in memory gives you half of the minutes, so around 4 minutes, and then the pictures is almost close to 100. So that's my video review for the Lumix Panasonic camera. I do like it, and it was at a decent price, and it's probably a lot cheaper now. So the size is pretty good. I do see cameras that are a lot smaller, but if you like this size and you like all of its capabilities, then this would be the camera for you. So I give it my thumbs up for the Panasonic DMC ZS5 digital camera. See you next time.